Justin Joseph.
Yes, Your Honor.
And Mr. Joseph has two cases on probation, in each of those cases with motion to revoke filed. We've got cause number 20-35476. The underlying offense is possession of a controlled substance. And then we've got 20-35818. Underlying offense is evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle. And what is the announcement?
Judge, I visited actually with Mr. Nichols and my client. I think we were here previously. We had a bond hearing a few weeks ago. At this time, we're at an impasse agreement wise, so this is when I think we have a hearing on this for us.
Do you want to go ahead and go through that motion and get pleas of true or not true today then? Mr. Joseph, the best you can, raise your right hand, please, sir. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this hearing will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. You can put your hand down. And will he waive the formal reading of the motion in each case?
He does.
So I'm going to go back through. Yeah, that'd be good, probably. And I could probably do it on two. Actually, I need to. I'm going to print it, this one also, just because it's easier. All right, ready?
Yeah.
All right, and so, Mr. Joseph, in cause number 20-35476, I have a motion to revoke your community supervision. Shows that you were placed on probation July 11th of 2022 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance, a second-degree felony, and that was a 10-year term in prison that was probated for 10 years. Is that correct?
Yes.
And then in cause number 20-35818, I have a motion to revoke your community supervision. This shows that you were placed on probation that same day, July 11th of 2022, for the offense of evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle, a third-degree felony. And that was also a 10-year term in prison that was probated for 10 years. Is that also correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Each of these motions allege that you violated your probation. Count one in each case alleges that you failed to submit to alcohol and or drug screening on November 4th, December 1st, and December 12th of 2025, and then January 2nd and January 12th of 2026. And is that true or not true?
True.
Count two in each case alleges that you failed to submit a valid urine specimen for alcohol and or drugs, in that on January 14th of 2026, you attempted to provide toilet water from the urinal instead of your urine. Is that true or not true?
Not true.
And then count three in each case alleges that you're behind in your court assessed fees. Is that true or not true?
True.
Did you enter your pleas of true to counts 1 and 3 freely and voluntarily?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you plead true to those because they're both actually true?
Sure.
And do we have here we have probation here, but you wouldn't have been the one that did that testing. Is that correct?
No, ma'am, that was Officer Menard.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is find in each of your cases that you entered your pleas of true to counts 1 and 3 freely and voluntarily. Find those counts true, find sufficient evidence in each of your cases to revoke your probations. However, I'm going to reset your case for sentencing. We can get an updated pre-sentence report. Mr. Nichols can have that officer here to testify with regard to count 2. And then we will go forward at that time with any sentencing. And there is no agreement. This is unagreed, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we'll see you back at sentencing. You're Caleb Jubert?
Yes or no?
And Mr. Jubert was previously in court, entered pleas of guilty in cause number 25 DCCR 1130 to unauthorized use of a vehicle, a state jail felony, and then cause number 25 DCCR 1131 to the third-degree felony offense of evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle. I've received that pre-sentence report. Has everyone had an opportunity to review it?
You have, Judge.
I have, Judge.
Are there any additions or corrections?
No, Judge, not at this time.
Only that the state concurs with the recommendation of ISF cognitive judge.
All right, thank you, Ms. Malfino. All right, Mr. Jubert, I am, so Mr. Jubert, I know you know this already because everybody out there knows that I get the jail reports, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So there was an issue pretty recently. You haven't had a lot, but just recently you had earlier this month, one about a mattress, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And you weren't very respectful about what you said to that officer when they said for you to give up one of those mattresses, were you?
Yes, ma'am.
So it's the same thing that I say to everybody. If you can't follow the rules in jail, then it doesn't give me a lot of confidence that you're going to be able to follow the rules on probation. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
So part of this agreement or part of the recommendations in this agreement is for me to go along with giving you probation, but send you to the ISF program, the cognitive track, which is a program to help you make better decisions. But I want you to understand if I follow along with this agreement and you get any more incident reports, either here or at ISF, it's going to be a violation of your probation and you never get out of jail before you violate it. And I know you've been out there long enough to know that I've done that already, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So then what I'm going to do, Mr. Jubert, is give you this opportunity. I'm going to find in each of your cases that you entered those pleas freely and voluntarily. In cause number 25, DCCR 1130, find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, but I'm going to follow the agreement, defer all proceedings, place you on probation for 5 years. You're ordered to pay a $500 fine in that case and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. And then in cause number 25, DCCR 1131, also find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, but follow the agreement and defer all proceedings for 5 years. You're ordered to pay a $300 fine in that case and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. One of those conditions in each case is again that you enter and successfully complete the cognitive track of the ISF program. Also, there's going to be you're going to have a couple of assessments done just to see what all probation needs to offer you so that you can be successful. There's going to be a mental health evaluation, substance abuse evaluation, and if there's anything in those evaluations that say that you need some further treatment for whatever it is, then it is going to be your responsibility to do that and part of your probation. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You're going to get all the tools that you need to be successful. You're young, you don't have felony conviction on your record right now. If you successfully complete these probations, you will never have a felony conviction. This is a great opportunity. But the other side of that is if you violate any condition and you don't take advantage of the tools that are going to be given to you to be more successful, you're going to be right back in here in court. You're going to be looking at up to 2 years in a state jail prison in one case and between 2 years and up to 10 years in prison on the other. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, I want to make sure I reiterate how important it is not to get in trouble in jail while you're waiting on ISF and not to get in trouble while you're at ISF. If other young men are out there acting up, you need to say, look, I want to see the light of day again. Y'all go do what you're going to do. And I'm going to today sit on your bunk when you're supposed to sit on your bunk. Don't sit on it when you're not supposed to. Have whatever you're supposed to have. Don't have extras. Just follow the rules. And if you're called out for not following a rule, don't get mad at the person that's calling you out for not following the rule, right? You're the one that's not following it. So don't get mad at them. Okay. I'm handing you in each of your cases the trial court certifications that shows these were agreements that I followed. So you have waived your right to appeal. Good luck to you, sir. I hope you do well.
Thank you.
Let's see. John Lamel. Good afternoon, sir. Are you Andre Williams II? And Mr. Williams' cases are set for trial to begin with jury selection next Monday in cause number 24 DCCR 2286, charged with murder, and cause number 24 DCCR 1539, charged with tampering or fabricating physical evidence with intent to impair. What is the announcement?
Your Honor, I'm asking for more time. Let me try and articulate to the court why. I am still trying to obtain Mr. Williams' records, his Social Security disability benefits that he received from 2009 to 2022 when he was a child. His mom or someone tried to reapply in 2022 and they were denied. I know the court's aware of this and the court's been very patient. And Mr. Williams signed a release a long time ago and it was submitted to Social Security and I don't know what became of it. It was never processed. They don't have a record of it. I've been told that it was probably ignored because at the time, Mr. Williams had no open case and had no claims. We're on the right track now. I'm asking for 30 days. I know the case is Mr. Williams was indicted 18 months ago. And I know the case is getting on, but I believe this information would be relevant for mitigating purposes. And I'd ask the court to view my request in that light.
Mr. Nichols?
State's ready for trial, Your Honor.
I just feel like I've given so much time for this and obviously, Mr. Williams is just sitting in our jail. We've got a family also of a victim that's waiting on this trial. And, I think, if something is potentially important, I don't disagree that it could be important. I think there might be, another way that you would have to get that information in at trial. This time I'm going to deny that motion for continuance and number the trial. There's a couple others. I'm not sure that it will be the number one case, but I will number them as soon as docket's over today and you'll know.
And Your Honor, if we were in a situation where Mr. Vasquez wanted to put on some testimony about whatever condition Mr. Williams had that he was receiving disability for, I wouldn't strenuously object if it came from a family member with knowledge of that situation. So we may not
Okay.
need the actual records to get that information in.
Okay, that's what I appreciate that, Mr. Nichols.
Thank you.
And so again, I'll number the case. Is there any change with regard to any negotiations or?
No, Your Honor, Mr.
rejection?
Vasquez, I'm sorry to cut you.
Go ahead.
Mr. Vasquez had approached me the last few weeks, asking if I would come down from 40 years. I have not, and that is the offer that's being rejected at this time.
All right, and Mr. Williams, you still want to go forward, is that correct, and not accept the 40? I'm sorry, no, you're not getting a new lawyer, you're gonna get a trial probably next week, so I just want to make sure you don't want you don't want to accept any plea agreement, is that correct?
You taking them forward.
Okay, so your case will get numbered. It's likely to be the first case on the docket. I do want to remind you, if I haven't told you already, Mr. Williams, that I see, your attorney sees, the district attorney sees, and any jury potentially will see all of the incident reports from the jail. So you should keep that in mind on the things that are going on out at the jail, because I have a 15-page set of documents here from incident reports for the last year that you've been in our jail. So keep that in mind and we'll see you Monday. All right.
Yeah.
I'll number it after docket.
Thank you, Judge.